Today's episode is brought to you by my favorite go-to for all things nails, Nail Boo. If you're like me and you love a fresh set, but you don't like the hours at the salon, and not to mention how expensive it can be, bestie, I got you. Nail Boo offers salon quality nails at home that are chip-free and last up to 6 weeks. Nail Boo's wide range of gel and dip products allow you to change your nails as much as you change your mood, and we do not gatekeep at After Curfew. We are offering a special discount After Curfew 10 at checkout for 10% off all products, because everybody deserves to have beautiful nails all year long. Marjan, young Couture, hello girl.
Hi, how are you?
I'm
nervous. Why am I nervous?
Wait, why? Why? I feel like we were so kikiing, having fun.
Now that it's on, it feels real.
There really is something about like
action. Like you're like, oh shit, okay. It's also my first podcast, so I'm kind of nervous, but I'm excited to be here.
Okay, so before we get into everything, how did you get started with the makeup, the young Couture? Also, like young Couture is such an iconic name.
Thank you. You know, I started young Couture when I was like 18. I was young at that time, so I was like young Couture. I think Couture sounds cool, so I love the name. It's like kind of become like me now.
How did you find the passion of like becoming a makeup artist?
Personally, my biggest inspiration was my mom. So my mom, if you would have like growing up like with her friend group and with everybody, like she was that girl that like had the best makeup, the best hair, the best outfits. And like, I swear, like growing up and seeing all that, and she would dress us up. And like, I'm one of 6 kids. There's 4 girls, 2 boys.
One of 6?
I'm one of 6. The show Full House, that was us.
Stop.
That was us growing up. Like, it was always something was happening. Like even now, like my sisters are married. I have a niece and I have a nephew. So I have my little sister's 12. So she was like, I was 16 when she was born, and she grew up calling me mom. So like, it was just like such an interesting, you know, household that we had.
Yeah. Where do you fall in line?
I'm second oldest. And it's crazy because we're literally 29, 28, 27, 26, 23, 12. So my was like back to back, and then a little bit of a gap at the end. Yeah.
Does everybody else do makeup? Like aside from your mom, you?
I think I do it more like professionally.
Yeah.
And then nobody else does it. But like my sisters are still really into like makeup and fashion, but like they're not like influencers like the way like I am. They have like their own jobs. It's definitely a career that's much more chill than other careers, and it's a blessing. I'm not gonna lie, like the one thing that a lot of people don't talk about with influencing is the anxiety and depression that you get with, and like the mental space that you have to have with influencing. So I feel like that kind of gets tough with this industry, but I mean, it's an industry that's like has a lot of perks.
So many highs, so many really fun moments. Like you just worked with freaking Rihanna.
Got
to go to her event for the new foundation.
Yeah, that was crazy.
How was that?
It was so much fun. She's the sweetest person. When she came, like she really gave the time with like everybody, and she was like so kind, and just like being able to see her in person. Like I grew up like listening to her music.
I mean, what was your like go-to Rihanna song? Mine, Honda Replay.
Okay, yeah, I like that song. I like
so
that
good.
song. I think Diamond.
Oh, like, that's if you're in your feels, you're like,
yeah. And she's so beautiful in person.
Funny.
Like, it's crazy because when I was standing next to her, I was looking at her, and I was like looking into her eyes. She has the most beautiful eyes.
So do you.
No, girl. Her eyes are like stunning, and she's so pretty. But you know, the one thing they talk about is her smell. I didn't smell anything. So
oh yeah,
like, I didn't really like there's like a Rihanna smell. Like
I heard that.
I didn't smell anything. They did send me her like perfume from her Fenty brand, and they were like, it's, you know, similar to her scent, which smelled really, really good. So
we approve.
Yeah.
When did you actually like start being a full-time influencer and like really dive into the TikTok?
So I was doing so many things on the side, because when I started, influencing was not a job. It was like not something that like was a thing. I graduated high school. I got hired onto MAC Cosmetics as just like a salesperson. So I had a normal like 9-to-5 job. I was also doing freelance makeup on the side too, to just kind of like pay the bills. And I was working at MAC for 3 years. I was going to community college at that time. And then after community college, I went to Cal State Northridge. I got my bachelor's of science in marketing. And I was taking business law classes, and I really, really liked that. And I was thinking like, I'm going to go the law route. But then it was around that same time that social media was picking up for me. So like with me, it was genuinely like I started off when you were not making the money on Instagram. Like the brand deals were not a thing. Like I was making videos for like $100, $200. Like it was more so like you just had to like the industry at that time, and I loved it. So that's why I just like did it. And then after I got my degree, I was like, I like this.
Obviously, you're like always on top of the makeup and beauty trends. What is one trend that you absolutely do not ever want to come back?
Oh, microblading.
Tell me
Microblading.
everything. Why?
Micro freaking blading.
Wait, why?
I'm on my second session of removal right now. I don't know if you know, microblading is for the eyebrows.
Yeah.
So it's like semi-permanent like eyebrow like a tattoo, but not really a tattoo.
I thought it was just like a tint that just like.
Girl.
Tell me.
So the thing is with trends, some of them are great, but some of them are like so like, why the hell did I do that?
Yeah.
You know, and then things that are like permanent, I'm just like, oh my God. That's why like moving forward, I'm always like, is this just like trending right now? Or like in the long run, is this going to be like a headache for me? And I feel like for me, microblading is like the biggest headache because when I got it done, I did 4 sessions of it. So like, can you imagine like 4?
It's like a proper tattoo, right?
Yeah.
So they're tattooing your eyebrows.
And the way that the brows look like in the beginning is not what it looks like. So it's kind of like you're kind of getting bamboozled in a sense. Like you go in and they're doing it and like you come out and your eyebrows look so good and like there's like the strokes, but all that fades away. So now if I take off my makeup and you look at my brows, it just looks like a line of like a tattoo. And then the removal process is so painful.
Oh yeah, it does look so good in the videos, like you said, like when you first get it done, and then it's like the aftermath I don't think anyone talks about.
No, because what it looks like in the first couple weeks is not what it looks like once it starts to like fade away.
Right.
It looks like a tattoo. And I would recommend one session. Just do one session. I did like 4 within like a really, really short span of time. So I feel like it just completely like it's so in my skin that like removing it is like taking forever.
Share a makeup hack that is like your holy grail.
Okay, this is I think gonna be weird, but it's not weird. Like use lipstick for everything. Use a lipstick. Okay, look, like if you look at like a blush, right? Like a cream blush, right? It's creamy, right? And the lipstick is creamy too. So like I've done a full face of lipstick. And yes, it obviously doesn't look like, oh my God, but lipstick works, right? So like using a lipstick as a blush is a game changer. You know, like using a darker brown lipstick for contour is a game changer because at the end of the day, it's still a cream product and it blends in to your skin. So like you can use it for blush, contour. I've used it for eyeshadow before and girl, it works.
Oh my God.
Lipstick, yes.
I would think that it would like make me break out. Like your skin is perfection.
Oh my God,
any, like,
no,
issues with like blemishes or like.
You're so sweet. I actually had cystic acne growing up in 4th grade and the majority of my entire life. That's kind of why skincare is something that I love so much and I'm so passionate about skincare because like I grew up, think about it, 4th grade, you're like 10 years old, you know, dealing with, and I'm talking about like cystic acne, you know, and like texture and pigment. I went through it all, girl. And for the longest time within my content, I wouldn't take off my makeup fully and I wouldn't show my bare face because I was so insecure about my skin. I got bullied in school for my skin. Like, so I was so insecure about that. And for me, like when I got into skincare was really because I was like, I want to find any way to like get rid of it and have like that skin. So when people tell me that, I'm just like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, but you have no idea how this journey has been for me.
It's so unfortunate because it is such a like embarrassing and like you just feel like everyone's staring at like you or that and not you. So you said you were bullied, like how did you really like combat that?
I feel like people are so mean in middle school.
People are so mean. People are so mean like in general.
You know,
like, do you get bullied a lot online?
You know, so I get hate comments, but the thing is I've been in this industry for 9 years now. So like, it doesn't faze me anymore. Like I've been called the names, I've, you know, everything. I don't care anymore. Like to me, I'm just like, it's the one hate comment versus the 100 positive ones. And like, I'm just like, you can't, you know, like within this industry, especially like newbies that are coming in, like you have to learn how to build tough, you know, have like tough skin, or else like if you get so affected by that, it's really going to affect your mental space. And I just feel like, you know, if one person says one thing about you, there's literally 100 other people saying good, positive things about you. So why focus on the negative?
Yeah.
I focus on that.
Yeah.
And so like, I've just learned like, yes, in the beginning, of course it affected me because like I was like, why are they saying this? Like, And like when the first type of bullying started with me was my lips. And it's crazy because like when you start to go viral, that's when the hate comments come in and you start noticing the hate comments in those viral videos. And so for me, like when that lip video went viral, the majority of the comments were, her lips are so thin. Her lips are so tiny. Like, oh my God, they're so thin or whatever. So at that time, it obviously was like, oh my God, what should I do? And like, you get sad, but then you're like,
who cares?
Yeah, I don't care.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you really do have to have like a fucking attitude or else it's just gonna like severely not be well for your mental health. So you're not really dealing with the acne anymore, obviously.
No, girl, I still do.
I
still break out here and there. Like I do. And I have my little sister's 12 and she's in 4th grade and she is starting for her now. But what's so nice is now I'm so much more knowledgeable about products. And so now with her, like I have a whole routine for her. Yeah. Whereas when I started, I had no idea. I was literally washing my face with soap, like hand soap, and like literally like a Dove soap, you know, like the bar. Like I had no clue. Yeah. So with her, I'm like, nope, you're going to use this cleanser. You're going to use this exfoliator. You're going to like, it's like a whole routine for her. I feel like with acne, for me, the things that help was you have to start double cleansing, which I think is a really big skincare hack that I feel like a lot of people don't know about. You start off with an oil-based cleanser first, and that's really going to help remove all of your makeup. And then you use the double step, which is like the second cleanser now, which is going to be any sort of like foaming face wash. And that's going to kind of get rid of anything that's been left over. And what's crazy is when you just use one product to remove your makeup and you're like, okay, I'm done, you are actually missing a lot of product that's still on your face, like makeup and just like the dirt and the oil and all of that I feel like the double cleansing, like completely one game changer. Yeah. Really helps out with like acne and really makes your skin so clean.
That's interesting because you would think like the oil on your skin would be like detrimental.
No, it's not. No, with that
oil-based would scare me, but that's like it just pulls everything out, right? Kind of.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Like my go-tos right now are Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse. Absolutely love, and I think Dermalogica was the one that kind of like introduced double cleansing because they have a pre-cleanse and then they kind of like added in with their special cleansing gel, and then Kiehl's has a great oil as well, and then I just kind of like add in any sort of cleanser afterwards, and like, trust me, try it. It's a game changer.
How do you feel about all the drama with TikTok right now? Because one day it's about to get banned, the other day it's here to stay. Like, as a creator who's like heavily on that app, how does that make you feel?
I love TikTok. And I think it's such an unfiltered platform. There's so much like community that's like on there. Like I would be so sad because I really love TikTok for what it is. And I feel like the type of connections you can make on TikTok, the type of like people that you can meet on TikTok, like for example, like on there, like you can, like on the For You page, like you can see people that have like millions of followers, but you can also see someone that has no followers and get connected that way. And just like, I think it's such a fun platform. Like there's so much that goes on there that I'm like, I would miss it.
If TikTok were to get banned, where would you go? Like what would be like your main focus?
I started on Instagram first. So like, I mean, if it gets banned, and I hope it doesn't, because I will miss it and I love the platform. Like, we have others to go to.
If I'm on TikTok, I'm on there for like 3 hours.
I need to stop. How do we stop that?
No, how?
And like for me, it's like more so like, like I'm able to like kind of research and like kind of find, the new trends and new videos that I can do. But also I'm like TikTok, like when you get sucked in on TikTok, you're there and like you have to, like, you're stuck. I need to stop.
You could like set your...
No, I have.
You tried that? I know, it doesn't work. I always just turn it off.
Yes,
I'm like, no.
It's like, you need to take a break now. And I'm like,
don't tell me what to do.
Or I'll take a break and I'm like, okay.
I'm good.
But then also like with us, right? Like I do it for work. So it's even harder because like I have to kind of be on there, right? And it's like after you were done editing and recording and posting, then you're like, okay, now time to find the next trend, what's the next video, what's going on? So it's like,
it is like harder. A nonstop.
Yeah.
I was looking at your YouTube. I saw a little engagement video.
Yes.
I want to talk about your boo because I feel like wait, let me see your ring first of all. I'm like, girl, that just blinded me. Hold on.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the ring.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, he did really good.
Insane. Did you give any good. Like,
yes,
this
I'm
is
so
what
annoying.
I want.
I'm so annoying. And
but honestly, you have to be that way.
I'm like kind of like on the fence with that because my cousin, just got engaged and I'm very like, I tell her like, this is what I did wrong. Don't do this. But like, cause like guys are like, they're so cute, but they're also so like, babe. Like, okay, he did a really good job, and yes, I definitely did give him hints, but I felt like
I literally dropped the link, so
you
yes,
know,
but he
no,
did a
I
great
didn't
job.
go like that intense, but I really was like, okay, this is kind of what I want. This is what I like.
Yeah.
And then he was like, babe, like, chill, like, I'm gonna, you know, and he did a really good job. Like, for the proposal, he flew down, and again, he's from Atlanta, so we're like long distance right now, but he flew down, he brought down his mom, he like rented out a house in Malibu, he like invited my entire family, and like got like a violinist, got my favorite photographer, like, you know, did a whole thing, and like it was really nice.
And you've always been long distance or long distance?
No, so it's funny because I told this story on TikTok, and everybody was like, you're a liar, that's not how you guys met, but this is literally how we met.
Can you tell me? I'm sorry, I missed that TikTok.
No, I had wisdom teeth pain. Okay, like I see, no one believes me. No one believes. They're like, no way. I had full on wisdom teeth pain. I was looking for a dentist. And I'm an influencer. This is where am I going to look for a dentist? I went on Instagram. I searched up a dentist. His page literally popped up. And I go on his page and I'm like, oh my God, he's so cute. I literally was like, he's so cute. So I followed him. He didn't follow me back. He did not follow me back. And when you ask him, he's just like, babe, I thought you were a bot. Like, you have so many followers. Like, why would someone like you follow me? And then it was so he didn't follow me back, and I was like, oh my God, why did he not follow me back?
Rude.
Like, it like kind of hurt. Like, I was like, he like brought me back down to earth,
That, like,
humbled me a little.
pain.
Yeah. A week later was his birthday, and he like posted this thing on his story, like, thank you guys so much for like all the birthday wishes. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna slide in your DM, whatever. I've never done it before, but I don't know what
Girl,
it was.
you slid.
Yes,
I love this.
And you know what's crazy? Like when I ask him, he's just like, girls need to do that more often, because like guys.
What's your
like,
take on that? Do you think they should
do it?
Really?
I mean, I'm about to get married.
She got this freaking ring on her finger, so I guess we need to start sliding.
And but I wasn't like, I literally was just like, happy birthday. I wasn't like trying to be like, oh my God, hi,
Yeah,
I
like,
love you. Like, I was
yeah.
just like, happy birthday, wishing you nothing but the best. And then he continued the conversation, like, oh, thank you so much. Where do you live? Like, you know, what's your name? Like, do you have, like, and then he continued, and I was like, okay.
That's bold of you, and I love that.
I feel like all the girls out there, like, slide in his DM. Like, it's not that big of a deal. And like, obviously don't be sliding in like 10 million guys' DMs and being like weird about it. Like, if you actually like the guy and like, slide in his DM, you just never know. Like, you may get married.
You might get a ring, honey. Oh my gosh. Wait, that's so cute. So then he's in Atlanta. You're in California.
It's tough, but like, I feel like if you can get through long distance, like,
You can get through anything.
you are, and then if you can get it through with that person, like, it's solid. Like,
Yeah.
it just like shows like how good the relationship is too.
Right. What would you say the number one thing is to have a good, solid, long distance relationship?
Communicating. FaceTime is our best friend. Like, we FaceTime so often, and honestly, we make it a priority to still see each other as often as we can. Like, compromise is key. I feel like learning how to compromise is like so difficult, like, especially for girls. I feel like compromising, like, I'm very like, oh, you can do it, I'm not doing it. But I feel like in a relationship, like, I've been learning, like, okay, I have to compromise, and we both have to compromise. But then,
Like, are you somebody very trusting? Wait, what's your sign? What's your zodiac?
I'm an Aquarius.
Ooh, I'm a Gemini.
Okay.
Aquarius and Geminis are supposed to be like
or best friends,
bestie vibes. Which is what I'm like, the minute you came in here, I'm like, I vibe with you,
No,
girl. Like, I loved your energy.
thank you,
Is he's a
same.
Taurus? Or
he's a Taurus.
Okay.
Yes, he's a Taurus.
And
It's so funny. So when we first met, I don't know, like, I don't usually believe in like things, but for some reason I searched it up, and we're supposedly so not compatible. Like, we're complete opposites, but like we get along really well. So I'm like, okay, maybe he was like the one exception.
Do we have a wedding date?
Wedding planning is so difficult. I don't think people talk about it, but I don't think people actually realize how difficult wedding planning is. So no, we don't have a date yet. Crazy. We don't have a date. We've been planning for over a year, and we don't have a date yet. Since we're long distance, like, it would have either been a destination wedding for him coming to LA or me going there.
Yeah.
So like, just finding a location has been the toughest for us. But we're getting there.
Being a makeup artist, are you going to do makeup on your wedding?
Yes.
Are you?
It's
I mean,
crazy. I think so. Yeah.
it's the perfectionism too. Because
It's-
probably like,
okay.
if someone fucks this up.
And honestly,
gonna be good.
it's like, yeah. And I feel like I know my face. I know what works on me. I've done so many bridal makeup on other people. So it's like, I've also like know the process.
Do you feel like you'll be a bridezilla?
I was. I think I was a bridezilla, but not in like that way. I think I was like stressing myself out, and I started to realize I hated the process so much that I was like, I don't like this. Like, I don't want to be this person. So I feel like, to me, I was like, you know what? Like, if things go wrong, it's okay. And I'm trying to learn how to enjoy the process and make memories with him and my fiance, because I'm just like, this is gonna be done and I'm gonna look back and be like, ew, I hated myself.
It's so like, you do have to kind of be like, it's okay,
no, you have to be.
Yeah,
and I feel like I did makeup on brides for a couple years, so like even being the makeup artist in the room, there was so many things that went wrong. Like for me, I'm just kind of like, I'm telling you right now, things are gonna 100% going wrong at my wedding, period, girl. And it'll be fine.
All right, we're gonna play Never Have I Ever. Ooh. I don't like how I said that. We're gonna play Never Have I Ever, girl. This is sponsored by Nail Boo. It is the #1 stop for all things nails. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay, let's do this. Never have I ever done a full face of makeup just for a FaceTime.
Oh, I 100% have.
Now knowing that you are in a long-term relationship.
Girl, yes. In the beginning, I would only FaceTime him when I was like, oh, I need to get ready first.
There's nothing worse than like getting a FaceTime and it's like, I already look like a haggard rat. My oils are on. Yes. My hair is slicked back. Like, how dare you call me? Like, would you answer the phone?
I wouldn't. No, I will answer the phone call. I will not answer this FaceTime.
It's like your forehead. Yeah, like you cannot see this.
I would like literally, I would always make sure I had eyelashes on. Like I was like, no, I need to like, you know, like be like full face of makeup, eyelashes. And then now I'm just like, okay, natural beauty. Like,
oh my God, I got haggard Botox. Wait, do you get Botox?
I do on my forehead.
Okay, I get Botox on my forehead as well.
Okay.
I recently went to somebody, and you ever seen like the droopy eyelid?
So terrified of that.
Yeah, I got it. Like this eye, she's finally coming. She's waking up, but I was shook to my core. I was like,
wait, no, you tell, girl. Okay, when did you, like the next day, all of a sudden you woke up and like your eyes like droopy?
It was like slow. You know how like Botox takes a couple minutes, a couple days to like ease in. Yeah. Slowly, I realized I'm like, why am I having to like pick up my eyelid to put mascara on?
When I got my lip filler done and like it was botched, I posted photos on my story saying, you guys, like this is my lip filler nightmare, and I completely dissolved all of my lip filler.
Wait, so you got botched lip filler?
Oh my God, yeah, it was horrible. It was like, I think 3 or 4 years ago. It was so bad. It was so...
Did you go to the same person, or was it like a random?
No, I found them like on Instagram because of like the before and afters that they had, and I was like, oh my God, like this is so good. So I went to them, and right immediately when I went in, I sat in, and when she came in to talk to me, I was like, oh my God, I'm so fucked. I'm like so fucked right now. She was literally like, you need this done and you need this done, and we should add filler here and there. And I only went in for lip filler, and I had never gotten filler anywhere else on my face.
Yeah.
So when she was like, you need something here and here and here, and I was just like, no, can we just stick to like, you know,
I came in for one thing. I didn't ask to be ripped apart today.
Afterwards, when it was done and I got the mirror, I was like, I cried in the car. I was like, oh my God, what did I do? And then what's funny was the next day she sent me like, no, this is what your lips look like. And it was not my lip. It was my lips, but it was like so edited. And I was like, oh my God.
They edited the photo?
Yes. And I was like, oh my God,
lying.
all of their pictures are fake because they're fooling people. Because I was like, that's not what my lips look like. And so then I had to dissolve everything. And I don't. What? And I'm so terrified to go get lip filler now because I'm just like.
And dissolving is painful, right?
Horrible.
I've heard it's like
it's
acid.
Like, yeah.
like
it's like
into
very
your lips.
like stingy. Like it stings so bad. I don't think they even numb you I don't even think I got numbed, or I don't even think they let you get numbed.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, and you just have to sit there and you just have to suffer. Yeah.
Damn.
And she didn't give me a refund or anything. She was just like, no. And then listen to this. Afterwards, I was like, oh, I don't like it. And then she goes, well, we could put the rest of the filler somewhere else if you want. And I'm just like, oh my God, no, like get me out of here.
Get your hands and your needles away from me.
It was so bad. And so after that experience, I really learned to like look at reviews and like Yelp reviews and Google reviews and see what other people are saying. Cause like I felt like I just based it off of a picture, and biggest mistake of my life.
I've done like the wildest shit too, like Groupon Botox.
Oh my God.
Actually, it wasn't that bad, but like I would never do that now.
I've done Groupon lasers, like laser.
Oh,
like,
I get my
like, so good.
I get my chotch lasered.
Yeah. So do you love laser or what?
I do. Do you laser?
Almost my whole body.
Really?
But see, the thing is like I used to do laser and it didn't work for me because laser, the only way it's gonna work is you have to be consistent. You can't go there for like, you cannot go there for like, even if you do the full 7 sessions, your hair is still gonna come back. I've been going for like 2 years now, and that's really when you see results. It's not within the 6 or 7 sessions. Like you barely see results. You have to go for at least, I would say, 2 years.
I know every time I buy a package, I'll go to get my laser and then like something will happen. I'll forget.
So like, the laser place I would go to before, their machine would always die on me. Like I'd be there and it would just die, and they're like, we have to just wait for it to come back up. And I was like,
come on, babe, look alive. We got a customer here.
But,
God, no. Was that a Groupon? Or
no,
like
it was not a Groupon.
Go to a trusted.
Yeah.
Or TikTok. I learned so much from TikTok. Do you?
Dude, yes.
I mean, that's how you found your fiance. Googling wisdom
No,
teeth.
I get everything off TikTok. Like it's not, there's no really more Google search. It's more like TikTok.
Oh yeah,
search.
TikTok. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, I literally search for everything. That's my number one go-to.
Yeah.
If I want to learn, TikTok.
I'd be like, why do I have a headache? TikTok, what are like? I'm always on TikTok for everything.
You guys think we need squall? Never have I ever stalked someone on social media before a date.
Never. Think I maybe did a background. No, I didn't do a background check.
Not a background check.
No, I think I Googled him at that time. I was just like, let me see. What do you know? Like, who are you? Where are you? And he was good.
I like to just see, like, if I'm going to a guy's house and he gives me his address, I'm looking it up on Zillow. It's like I have to go to the bathroom. I'm like already there. I'm like, oh, I know it's like down the hall to the left. No, I'm kidding. No. But no, I mean, I definitely do. Like, I'm like, I gotta see what the vibes are.
That's smart though. That's smart.
Because I don't know, people are crazy, and I'm like, I gotta see what the location looks like before I roll up to it. Because if it's mattress on the floor type shit, you can cut me the fuck out. No, thank you. Okay, so no stalking.
No.
Wow.
Never actually.
I'm proud of you, girl.
Thank you.
Yeah,
but also I've been with my fiance for almost like a while now.
It's like almost 5 years.
Yeah.
So were you ever on dating apps?
No.
What? Never?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like because dating apps during like 2020 really became a thing.
Yeah, and like we met each other, I think 2019, if I'm not mistaken.
Before the pandemic?
It was like a year. I think it was like a year right before the pandemic hit. Oh. So like, we were, no.
Never have ever gone to bed with makeup on after a night out.
Never. That's actually what I swear to God. No, never. I've never blacked out. It's like a thing with me. Like I will never go to sleep with makeup on. Ever.
Period.
Like it's like I will not do that. I make sure to like, I'm like, even if I'm like so tired, I'm like, nope. Get your ass up, go take your makeup off. Even if I'm so tired and it's like a wipe with micellar water, I will do that.
I'm with you on that. I think it's like,
I just feel disgusting.
There's nothing worse than waking up the next day, especially on a night out.
Mascara and like it's just like,
yeah, like half a lash is like off.
And then also I'm allergic to latex, and then I'm allergic to eyelash glue. So like I have to remove my eyelashes. I have to take my makeup off, or else the next day I wake up with my eyes completely swollen.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You put
and I have eyelashes
the glue on right now.
So like I'm usually good, but if it's for a long period of time, like I get like really itchy. My eyes will swell up. Like so like I have to take my makeup off.
Beauty is pain.
100%, girl.
Period. Okay. Never have I ever unfollowed someone on social media because their posts were too cringe.
No.
Are you a blocker or muter?
I'm a muter. You know what? I'm a muter. Yes, I will mute you so quick because I am a muter. Yes, I just feel like for some reason the date, like the way people are right now, it's like the moment you unfollow, it's like war. It's like they are like out to get you. They don't like you anymore. Like it's just like sometimes it's like not that big of a deal. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna mute you.
I feel like when you unfollow somebody, it's really not that personal.
But they take it, but people take it personally.
But you know what I hate is when someone will unfollow you and they keep you as a fan. I'm like, if you're gonna unfollow me, please remove me as a follower. I'm not here to like be an audience member.
Yeah, I'm like so like I don't ever know when people unfollow me. Like I'm so like, even if somebody unfollows me, I won't know. Yeah, and like sometimes like my cousin will be like, girl, this girl unfollowed you. Like, why are you still following her? I'm like, oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Like I literally like don't know, don't care. Like, and to be honest with you, like my TikTok following is so limited to people that I follow them based on like me loving their work and like them being other like influencers that I just like get inspired by or I love. So it's like less like friends and things like that, and it's strictly like I want to keep my feed like just work based.
Okay, so you mute.
I mute. I don't think I've personally ever blocked someone that like, oh no, maybe, but I'm more like, if there's a hateful comment, I will go I will go and block, because I'm like, I just don't need you on my page. But like, I'm not the type that goes and like, if something little bothers me, I'm like, I'm gonna block you and I'm gonna block you and I don't like you, and like,
Yeah,
it's crazy. I've been in this industry for 9 years. I'm very not problematic. Like, I'm just like, I love the industry. This is my job. And I just kind of like drama, things like that. I'm like not about that.
Never have I ever had an epic makeup fail at an event.
Okay, yeah, 100%. And it's crazy because every time there's a big event that happens, like the Fenty event.
Yeah.
Girl, I think I almost had a panic attack before I left, because it's always like the events that like you're preparing for, and then the day of, everything goes completely south. My outfit did not fit me. I got 2 outfits. The black outfit dress that I wore was not the outfit I originally was going to wear. I had another dress. The dress wouldn't even go down. Like, it was so tight on me.
Did you not try it on before?
It came in the day of. And it's crazy because so my outfit didn't come in. I went to the mall to find another outfit. When I was there, then the outfit showed that it got it delivered. So I'm like, okay, great. Went home. My hair wasn't cooperating. I had to have my sister come in and help me with my hair, because I'm like, it's not working. It was like a complete mess. But for some reason, I still pulled it together, and like, I look decent.
No, you look gorgeous.
But also, I was like, it's Rihanna. Like, I need to look, you know, like,
when
it's
you put
Rihanna.
so much pressure on it too, like
And
you said, like, those are the events
everything
that
goes
everything
wrong.
will just like go to shit.
Yeah, 100%.
Not the mall day of. How many times I do that all the time, where I'm like, I wait till the last minute, and then I'm like scrambling for like shoes and like
I went to the mall. I went to Nordstrom's, and the guy's like, can I help you with anything? And I'm just like, I'm just looking for, you know, a dress. He's like, for what? I'm like, to meet Rihanna, you know.
No big
he's
deal,
just
babe.
like, oh my God, yeah, sure, let me help you. And I'm like, and then I get the notification like, oh, your thing has been delivered. I'm like, so sorry, sir, like, I have to go, like, my outfit's here, but thank you so much.
Never have I ever spent more money on makeup than I have on rent for a month.
Never.
Really?
But also, the one thing that's so great about this job is we get so much PR.
That's true.
So like, it's such a blessing, like, you know, and like, I give so much of it away. Like, my neighbor is like, what do you do with all this? I'm like, girl, I'm gonna make you a bag. Don't worry. My sisters, my mom, my sister's friends, my dad's friends, like, also like my parents, you know, like when they fly places, like I will give so much stuff away. I do giveaways. So like, I like, when it comes to makeup, like, I have like a mini Sephora or like a little mini Ulta. Yeah.
Mini makeup
it's
store.
It's really, really nice. When I started off, I couldn't afford any of it.
Yeah.
Like, when I started working at MAC, it was right out of high school. I couldn't afford any MAC makeup. MAC was so expensive. And the way that I even got MAC makeup was them giving out the makeup that they already had for gratis, which was basically like a tub of makeup that they like was like used makeup that they couldn't use anymore. And like, my manager's like, oh, you guys can choose like 50 pieces from in there. So like, that was like, that was it, you know? Yeah. So like, to be able to like get all of this stuff from PR is like, it's such a blessing, and I'm like so grateful for it. Yeah.
What would you say is like your top beauty product?
Girl, I can't even tell you that because I have so many.
Yeah.
I mean, I get almost like any brand you name it, I get their PR. So like, and I love so many brands. Yeah. Like, I recently got stuff from Say, and I'm so obsessed with their blushes. Like, so good. Givenchy Prisme Libre brush is my go-to foundation. So good. Tarte Shape Tape is there's so many good products. Huda Beauty translucent powder.
What is in there? Girl, give us your secrets.
It's so good. It's so good. It changes
your life.
Milk Hydro Grip Primer.
Ooh.
Such a good primer. It will
me on.
There's so many good freaking Elf. Lip
I
oil is like the dupe for like the Dior one. It's like what, like $6. So good.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many good products out there.
Never have I ever. We know you slid into a DM, but have you slid into a celebrity's DM?
No, never.
What?
Never.
Not like, hey girl, let me do your makeup.
Never.
Huh. Have you done any celebrities' makeups?
And not really, because when I started off, I kind of was like more like influencer, you know, based. I was more like, I want my makeup to be done.
yeah. You're like, I'm the
but no, I've never done any celebrities' makeup. No.
Who would be your dream?
Zendaya. I would love to do Zendaya's makeup.
Stunning.
Like, she's like one of my like fashion icons. I love Zendaya's like style.
Yeah,
so obsessed.
Beautiful.
And she's beautiful. Yes.
Never have I ever used makeup to cover up a hickey.
No.
You should do a hack like that. Have you made a video?
No,
like
but
that?
I have used makeup to cover up a burn that looked like a hickey. Okay, and I've actually got burned several times on my neck from like curling ones, and I've had to cover it up. But so yeah, kind of in a sense, like it looked like a hickey.
Never have I ever posted a photo with someone where you looked good and they didn't.
Oh, yes, 100%. I'm that person.
No, you are not, Marjan.
My friends always tell me, like, it's funny, we have this thing, like, when we'll take a video or a picture, right? And we're always like, you guys are only looking at yourselves to make sure you look good. You're not even looking at, and we like joke about it. Like, we're just like, you look good. We look like shit. Like, why are you posting? And we're just like, girl, it's okay. Like, you'll be fine. But honestly, I am still that one friend that will be like, okay, do you guys all, like, everybody approve? Like, we're good. We have a whole group chat with my friends. Like I have 2 separate group chats, like 2 separate girls groups that we have. And like, if anything is posted, we're like, okay, here's a picture, guys. What do you guys think? And if it's ever like when someone looks ugly, it's more of like a joking, like, oh my God, I look like shit, but whatever. Like you look good. Like I look good. I look so good. A lot of TLC
was done to one side of the photo and I don't know what's going on over there. Like absolutely not. What is one piece of advice that you would give to the beauty community or just in general to our audience?
I feel like something that I feel like I would tell myself, especially in this industry and just people in general, is like, be nice to yourself. Like, don't be too hard on yourself. I feel like sometimes we wake up and we may compare ourselves to someone that we see online. And I feel like we're all doing the best that we can, you know, whether it's, you know, with work or whatever it is. And I feel like sometimes like even with me, like sometimes I'm so tough on myself, like this could have been better, or like this video could have been better, or like why didn't I do this? And sometimes it's like, you're doing good. You know, like or like if you're like, why am I not here and why am I down here? Like whatever your path is, like be nice to yourself. Like everybody has their journey. And I just feel like when it's your time, it's your time. And I feel like for the longest time, I was always like, what am I doing wrong? And then a couple years later, something happens to me where I'm like, oh my God, I'm so grateful it happened to me at this exact time. So I feel like just like everybody's journey is different. Be kind to yourself, love yourself, and everything will come into play. When it comes to like advice for like beauty and skincare, whatever, literally drink your water, stay hydrated, and sunscreen is a key to everything. Do not forget your sunscreen. So good.
Hydrate. Sunscreen.
Drink your freaking water.
Drink your fucking water, everybody.
And honestly, take care of yourself. You guys, like the older we get, like health is so important. You know, like I have a back injury that I had slipped and fallen in the shower like 3 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
And I have like somewhat like chronic back pain from that. And so like, it's so crazy because like the moment you get injured, your life changes so quick and so fast. And like, you really realize like things that you were not grateful for, and like especially with your health. So like really take care of yourself. If you're healthy, like you are the luckiest person.
Yeah,
you are so freaking lucky. You have no idea. To be able to sit, to be able, that's like, you're so lucky. So like take care of your health. Yeah, it's important.
We're so go.
Yeah,
and we're always, you know, like in our phones and like onto this and doing that, and it's like, yeah, just taking time and like doing the self-care, the self-love, like really like bringing it back to yourself is so important. Yeah.
Like I feel like the older you get, you're just like, wow, like I did all of this. Like I have to take care of myself in order to continue doing this.
What would you say the biggest lesson that you've learned in like the 9 years of doing beauty? I don't know why I said that like a robot. It was like so slow. What is the lesson that you've learned in the 9 years?
With the beauty, I feel like less is more. Like within, like I felt like when I first started off, I was like so about like the full coverage and like doing this and like the more makeup and the biggest eyelashes and whatever. And I feel like I still love my full glam and I love having those moments. But I feel like with me, like I've been evolving where I'm like a little bit more like, okay, less is more, guys.
Yeah.
Less is more. And I feel like I love that change in the industry too. Like all about the no makeup look and like the very like Hailey Bieber like skin, and like I love that. I still love having like my full glam moments, but I feel like I like that we can still like not always be like a full face of makeup.
Yeah.
And like do like the mascara and like we're good.
I know. There's something about mascara. Like what's like the one beauty product where you're like, I can use this and I can feel good leaving the house?
Oh, my lip oils.
Ooh.
Like but see, girl, I need more than one product. You can't just give me one product. Like for me, like I need my concealer. If I have one concealer,
okay,
a good pair of eyelash, and a lip oil or a lip product, I'm good.
Period. Well, Marjan, I had an absolute blast talking to you today.
I had the best time. Thank you so much for having me.
You have to come back to After Curfew.
Oh, I have to. Thanks, babe.
Besos, girl. Thank you for being here.
Bye, guys.
Bye.